What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to check out Blade vs. Buffy, Marvel vs. Buffy the Vampire Slayer from Death Battle. And I have no clue who Buffy is at all. Zero, not a Nathan at all about Buffy. But that doesn't matter at all because we're going to pretty much learn who Buffy is and what their whole big deal is. Also turns out it says Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So we also know how Blade is a Vampire Slayer. So this is like Vampire Slayer versus Vampire Slayer. That's pretty interesting right there. So we're going to check this out right now. If you want to check out Death Battle, link to their channel and video be in the description down below. Also got some plans for October. We're going to be playing through the entire Five Nights at Freddy's 1 to number 4 throughout the entirety of October. Or probably even after that if I don't get it all finished. But we're going to be doing that. Also got some more videos planned through. But enough of me yapping. Let's get into this video right now. And let's do it. And that's allowed. Let me turn this down.
Blade versus Buffy,
the Daywalker
well, we
versus
all love
the
Blade.
Vampire Slayer.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Is that Death Battle in
They are
live
known
action?
by many names: Revenant, Vortala, Nosferatu.
Vampires. When the moon is out and the night is young,
Yeah.
these undead demons are out for blood.
Yeah, we all know what vampires
The
are.
greatest foe of those who stalk the night is the one who can walk the day.
Blade?
Blade.
Is that really his costume?
Hang on.
Now there's a man who doesn't file his
It was a
taxes.
good-ass movie, too.
Blade is one of the coolest superheroes ever, and basically kickstarted the comic book movie craze.
And yet, he is also seemingly the only one who knows or cares that in the world of Marvel, vampires exist.
Yeah, that's hilarious right
Seriously,
there.
nobody talks about this.
Blade doesn't need anyone's help. He'll just aura farm by himself.
Even Blade's birth was hardcore.
Age 100. Real name Eric Brooks. Height 6'2". Species Dahamir. How the hell do you say that?
Just as the young Eric
Make
Brooks'
that new
mother was in
movie,
labor,
Marvel.
Her attending
Talking about the Blade
doctor
movie?
turned out to be the vampire.
Yeah, when are they making a new Blade
Deacon
movie?
Frost.
And he drank her blood right before she gave birth.
This infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him
Oh.
half human, half vampire.
Okay.
A dampier.
Giving him a ton
Oh,
of
a damn
baby
peer. That's how you
powers,
say that?
but none of their weaknesses like garlic, holy water, or sunlight.
Eric would hone these
So he don't have-
abilities
so
under
he
the
just has
tutelage
the
of
powers,
vampire
though. He doesn't have the
hunter
weakness.
Jamal
That's cool.
Lafari, sharpening him into a blade that would
And I'll say this right now. If I could become a vampire, if I can just like... The only thing I would care about is if I can walk in the sun or not. Because if I'm a vampire and I can't go in the sun, then I don't care. Don't make me a vampire at all. I'd rather be a vampire walk in the sun. I don't care. You can keep the other weaknesses. If I can walk in that sun or not, that would decide if I want to be a vampire or not.
the vampire plague for good.
Blade is strong and fast enough to toss around 1,000-pound demons and cut bullets out of the air. He can keep up
He
with
fast.
Wolverine, who can deflect Cyclops' light-speed optic blasts. And his Kevlar DuPont armor helped him take the top of Count Von Stott's castle exploding.
He can heal
Ooh.
small wounds immediately and sniff out the supernatural with his hypersenses. Also, his
Damn,
fangs
Blade.
can drain his victims of magical
And I didn't know
energy.
you were like that.
After studying the ways of Hong Kong Kung Fu movies, Blade became a master
hell was that,
martial artist.
Zeke?
Ah, yes, the Rufus from Street Fighter School of
Blood-sucking
Kung Fu.
phase,
only-
magical energies, symphony, hypersenses, immortality, regeneration, shapeshifting, berserk mode, and martial arts.
Any martial art he's been stated to
That's
know
pretty
is
cool right there.
from
I didn't know
God.
Blade got all that.
We know
Wait,
he's
Blade is
mastered
immortal?
more. So for the full scope of his
I didn't
martial
know
arts
that.
ability, we'll
And he can
examine the
shapeshift?
Blade movies as performed by Wesley Snipes.
By looking
There's
at
a lot I don't
Snipes'
know about Blade,
training
honestly.
and choreography, we know Blade uses Kung Fu, Capoeira, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Eskrima, kickboxing, Shotokan Karate, and Hapkido. And
Damn,
on
Blade.
Blade's knack for stealthy takedowns, and I guess you could call him Marvel's Batman.
Blade's training progressed
Marvel's
smoothly
Batman.
until Afari was attacked and had his blood drained by Dracula.
What?
Seriously, Avengers, Dracula is real. Why aren't you doing anything about this? He's
Nah.
right there.
Forced to murk his surrogate
Damn,
dad,
Blade.
Blade would have to wage his war alone.
Nursing a wound within him that would never heal. A hole that could never be filled.
Not with that attitude. Blade took a page out of the Book of Boomstick and tried
Magical
filling that
and
hole with
adamantium
every kind
swords.
of weapon imaginable.
Flame
He's got
gauntlets.
So many. They're his
A
apartment
breathing
decoration.
gum.
Handguns, assault
Boy
rifles,
thing.
and explosives make up the
What
brunt
the
of his
heck?
firepower. And he enjoys
Anti-hypnosis
getting up
goggles,
close
so
and
that's why I see
personal
those
with his
goggles.
dual acid-etched titanium katanas.
Speaking of glorious Nippon steel, he's got a sword made out of adamantium.
Specifically, secondary adamantium.
What,
A
is
variant
it
of the
like-
metal that is mass-producible.
It might not be quite as
Yeah, like,
strong
not
as
as tough?
Cap's shield, but it can cut right through heavy hitters like Ultron and the Hulk.
Naturally,
That's cool.
Blade has even more swords.
What type of
His
sword is
Atlantean
that?
ones can slice through magical enchantments. The Word Sword can harm intangible demons.
Ooh.
And the Justiciar can slay fallen angels.
Damn,
He's
boy.
got some weird
He
stuff
coming
he can
stacked.
pull out of his ass, like a Hellfire shotgun that burns your soul.
Where'd you
or
get that from,
hypodermic
Doom?
needles filled with vampire blood. Seems kind of dumb to turn people into vampires, but it does make them more vulnerable to
Dang, he got all this stuff and he's still stuck fighting vampires? Damn, Blade fights another opponent.
Blade's arsenal.
All that pales in comparison to the arch weapon of hell in Blade's possession.
What do you got?
The breathing gun. It is a living
Oh, I said
firearm
dumb.
that
Well,
hisses in the presence of demonic forces.
Also, was
It's
that gun
a
made out of
sentient
wood?
living weapon of hell in Blade's possession.
Let's see it
The
again.
breathing
I feel like this made out of wood.
gun.
Probably is.
It is a living firearm that
Oh.
hisses in the presence of demonic forces.
Oh.
Its sentient bullets chase its victims down.
Ooh.
The wounds they cause cannot be healed.
Ooh,
and if they
okay.
get lodged in your body, they'll slowly devour you from the inside out.
Damn,
They
GG
can
if
even
you're a
hurt
demonic
Hell
entity.
Lords and even greater threats like the cosmic Ghost Rider.
It can hurt
Blade
Ghost
took
Rider?
everything he had and fought his one-man war for almost 100 years.
He's battled hordes of vampires while skydiving, infiltrated the Pentagon, and even took on Spider-Man like Miles Morales, who could absorb the energy of a bomb
Oh.
that could destroy Harlem. Blades even bested the spirit of vengeance, Zarathos.
And while he
Yeah, for a
occasionally
nigga that fight
allied with
vampires,
teams
he
like
low-key
the
stacked.
Avengers, he
Battled
prefers
vampires
to
for
work
90
alone.
years?
I probably would too if
Call
they
him
only
Cosmic
cared
Ghost
about me
Rider,
when
yeah.
I was helping
Tore
them,
body
not
apart with his
ridding
bare
the world
hands.
of, you know,
Blocked gunfire with his
vampires.
nunchucks.
And Blade
Dodge
is scared
Count
of what he might do
Vaughn's
if he loses
to
control.
stand
Because he
optical
does
laser.
have one classic vampire weakness: a thirst for blood.
Oh.
Even more so after he had a daughter, Brielle, whom he avoided for fear of endangering her.
Okay.
If his bloodlust does overwhelm him, he will
What'd he
enter
got
a
for that?
berserker rage.
Oh, that's that one power
skyrocketing
that
his
was seen
strength
before.
At the cost of his sanity.
Though it does make him even better at killing vamps. He's
So how the fuck does he feed them? You said he has like a vampire like thirst instincts, right? Does he like find out like random humans who done bad things and like chomp on their asses?
made a cottage industry out of whooping Dracula's ass.
Dracula is unsurprisingly powerful, capable of summoning a thunderstorm that covered all of Boston with a wave of his hand.
Drac apparently didn't hold a grudge though, since he eventually made Blade the sheriff of Vampires, a vampire
Ooh.
nation in the ruins of Chernobyl.
Amazingly, Dracula has even given Blade some of his own blood, which allows
Oh.
him to shapeshift into multiple forms.
So
like
that's
a
where he got
wolf,
that
a
power?
horde of bats, or a cloud of mist.
So he can force his way inside your body and blow you up from the inside
Ooh,
out, Ant-Man
that's
style.
nasty.
With you with the Ant-Man. Blade's hatred of vampires is only matched by his hatred of himself. However, when Brielle showed signs of vampiric powers, Blade finally found a reason to reconnect with his daughter. Training her the
Hey.
same way Afari trained him a century prior.
Hey, let's go, Blade. I like that right there. Nice father-daughter timing, teaching your daughter how to wield swords and murk people. Father of the year, everybody. Father of the year.
Blade was possessed by the first vampire ever and tried to take over the planet. Brielle put her dad's teachings to the test, saving both him and the world.
And proving
Dang.
that Blade's lonely war need not be so lonely anymore. With his daughter at his side,
W
and
Blade.
also this plant creature
The fuck
pet
is that?
boy thing, let Marvel's vampires beware. For should they indulge their
Is that
unnatural
Eggman?
urges, they will be sure to meet their end at the tip of his blade.
W Blade, bro. I like knowing more about Blade. He's a cool
Today's
character.
battle is sponsored by Price
I mean, who
Picks.
doesn't like want to like
What's
more about
awesome?
Blade? He's
Being
like,
right, especially when your co-host
Blade
is
is like
always
one of the
wrong.
best
Funny.
characters
But on
in
Prize
Marvel.
Picks,
Everyone
being right
knows
can
who he
get
is.
you
Hunted
paid.
Vampire.
Don't
That's a
miss the
cool
excitement of
thing.
football season on
Like,
Prize
Blade
Picks,
is
where
just
it's
an
good to be
overall
right,
cool
like I always
character.
am.
You're just
Man, I
boasting
really
'cause
miss
Prize Picks
I could
makes
play
it
Marvel
easy to
Rivals
play.
on PC,
All you
but
gotta
since
do
there's
is
a
pick
word,
more
so
or less on at least
I
two
wish I could
player
play Blade,
stats.
but
If
nah,
you
I
get your picks
can't.
right,
You're right.
in every generation,
So this is
there
Buffy
a
the Vampire
chosen
Slayer,
one.
right?
She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons, and the forces of darkness. She is the Slayer.
For thousands of years, a new
Ooh.
Slayer would be granted incredible powers and was destined to die young in battle against evil, passing their
Damn.
powers on to the next Slayer and the next, and so on.
That's so
That
cute,
is,
like the Titan
until
powers
newest
from Attack on
Slayer would
Titan.
change everything. Buffy Ann Summers.
Not exactly the first girl you'd think
Buffy
is the
Ann
savior
Summers, 5'4", occasionally a waitress, counselor, law enforcement. Law enforcement. No, wait, never mind. I was going to say, never mind. I thought I said a lawyer at first. I was thinking a lawyer. Death count, at least 2. She died twice before. Founder and president of the Third Magical Council. Well, Magic Council.
Andy, Buffy's only goals in life were, in her own words, graduate from high school, go to Europe, marry Christian
Like
Slater,
pineapple
and die.
pizza.
But that would all change when the Watcher
W
Merrick
Buffy,
appeared
man.
and
Now I
revealed
hope
her
she wins the
destiny.
fight.
Like, total bummer.
Merrick trained Buffy in the arts of vampire slang, and she became so efficient that she burned down her school.
Damn.
Whoops.
How do you
Forcing
burn
her
down a
mom
school?
to move to Sunnydale, California to start a new life, far away from any more bloodsuckers and bad makeup.
Unfortunately, small problem, Sunnydale just so happened to be right
Those
on
bold
top
ass
of the
vampires.
Hellmouth, where the boundary between Earth and Hell is permeable.
Yeah, that sounds
Ooh,
like the Valley
those
of
ain't
Rain.
vampires,
Along
I think
with
that's
new
a worm.
Watcher Giles, Wallflower Willow, part-time bad boy, part-time sad boy Angel, magical retcon sister Dawn, and Xander.
What's wrong with Xander?
Buffy and her Scooby Gang
What's
would
wrong with
battle a
Xander?
never-ending series of monsters.
And we mean truly never ending. Sure, there's the TV show, but Buffy has also been slaying vampires across
she got a
video
game?
games, comics,
Cool.
and 128 novels.
Damn!
Tens of thousands of pages of Buffy lore you've never heard of.
But we're just crazy enough to speed read them all.
Buffy carries a variety of anti-vampire weaponry.
Let's see it.
There's wooden stakes, of course.
Crossbow, knives and stakes, Morning Star grenades, flamethrower, M136 rocket launcher, Hellfire launcher, Hope's dagger, laser rifle, Olaf's hammer, glove of whatever that is, and razor blades. Blades.
Sometimes
Yeah.
dipped in Gorgon venom that can turn you to stone. Though she's also experienced with axes, swords, quarterstaffs,
That's a big-ass
holy
arsenal,
water,
I ain't gonna
just about
lie.
anything.
You said it! When she fought an ancient demon unable to be killed by any weapon forged in his time, Buffy introduced his stupid ass to the 20th century.
She's also a master of Aikido, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, boxing,
Also,
kickboxing,
both,
wrestling,
her
karate,
and Blade
kung fu,
both know-
Wushu, Tai Chi, Kendo, Capoeira, and Taekwondo.
Buffy
Damn!
apparently thinks Hong Kong's kung fu movie masters could learn a thing or two.
No kidding. Thanks to her Slayer senses, her reflexes are fine-tuned
Hey, guys,
enough to
not the
dodge
Terminator?
close-range Gatling gun fire, lightning bolts from the sky, and even beams of light. She's kept up with another Slayer, Faith, who can dodge laser beams from
Ooh.
point-blank range.
Buffy's strong enough to bend rebar, punch this 4.5-ton bat monster into the air, and, smash hard enough to tear apart a building.
And despite her lack of armor, she can survive massive explosions,
Ooh.
like the one that destroyed Cephalian's lair that's bigger on
And
the
this
inside.
next chosen
She
one
can
to
even
become the
fight
Vampire Slayer, I
blindfolded,
think, is
but
stacked.
if she is injured, she heals fast enough to be
Accelerated
totally fine by the
healing,
next
heightened
episode.
senses,
One time,
martial arts
Angel
weapon,
sucked out almost all of the
expertise,
blood from her body,
Slayer
and she
mode.
survived.
Superhuman resistance to hypnosis and mind control, clairvoyance, poisons and sedatives, physical possession, soul manipulations, and memory manipulations. Oh, so she has a natural resistance to hypnosis, while Blade has to wear goggles for his. That's okay.
Doubly impressive since
That's
Angel's
interesting right there.
blood draining also drains magical energy.
So she has a
Buffy's
Slayer
own
mode,
magic makes her
and he
weirdly
has a
resilient
Berserk
to
mode.
esoteric attacks, like when she expelled this misty shadow demon trying to possess her body, or when she resisted her soul being ripped apart and scattered across time.
Or that
Nigga,
time she
what?
jumped into a vat of boiling liquid so hot it could reduce people to skeletons,
Oof.
and she was just fine.
She might not show physical scars, but she sure has emotional ones. Being the Slayer put a huge burden on Buffy's life.
Unable to live normally, she felt isolated, forced to internalize the trauma she faced on a daily basis. Sure, she had friends, but they couldn't understand her unique struggle.
Like when
Since
Angel
she
turned
doing
evil after he
crazy
took
stuff.
her virginity and tried to destroy the world.
Nigga,
That
what?
must be one of those
Huh? Wait, no, never mind.
metaphors.
Sometimes the worst enemies are the
What?
ones who can't fight and who don't fight back.
Made even worse by her having all the memories of the other
Every
Slayers.
Slayer subconsciously inherits the memories of all the previous Slayers. It is like the Titan power. What the heck? Yeah, that is like, I was just joking around. Never mind. That is like the Titan powers.
bouncing around in her head, dating back to the Stone Age.
Buffy has dreamt of every battle a Slayer has ever fought, and can call upon those skills in a fight, even subconsciously.
But this includes the memories of
Buffy
their
can
deaths.
tap into her
Countless
skills
women
and
violently
competencies
dying
and can
young,
react without
a
weakness,
reminder of her
sense danger in
inevitable fate.
A
advance,
fate
whatever
that
that
came
was.
to pass when she fought the Hell God Glory. After
Glory.
leaping into Glory's reality-ending interdimensional hole,
A glory hole, if you will.
Buffy sacrificed herself to save the universe,
Damn.
dying a hero's death.
No, bro. Come on, bro. Buffy was cool.
It appears my glory hole joke was poorly timed.
Finally freed of her unfair earthly responsibilities,
No,
Buffy's
bro.
soul ascended
What?
to heaven in perfect bliss. Until her friends brought her back to life
Oh,
in the agony of
shit.
existence. This absolutely crushed Buffy.
Damn.
Ironically,
Hell friends, bro.
annihilated her will to live.
Damn,
that's
hell
rough,
friends.
Buffy. But with the show renewed for more seasons, she had to nut up and continue her endless crusade against all things.
That's like a
Spirit
coolest show,
Halloween.
though.
Buffy's battled for 48 hours straight.
Destroyed the
defeated
Seed of
vampires
Wonder,
immune to
lifted Olaf's
traditional
enchanted
vampiric
hammer,
weaknesses,
caught
and
the sword
destroyed the
that
Sword of
sealed.
Sauna, which caused the great
I don't know what the hell that
ancient
is.
earthquake.
And of course, both Buffy and her friends have
Defeated the
countless
Master
immensely
Dracula,
powerful
the first
demons
evil,
like
The
Hell
Queller
Mother.
Demon, which arrived as a meteor and caused the Tunguska explosion, which destroyed over 2,000 square kilometers of
It's a
forest.
big-ass hole.
Or the Sorrow Demon, which caused a storm that blanketed
I thought that
Los
was Man
Angeles.
Thing.
She's also a match for Angel, who survived a blast that could rupture a
Isn't
continental
Angel the one that
shelf,
took her virginity
and
when
Witch
evil?
from Whistler, whose magic contained a bomb that could vaporize London.
She even faced off against the first evil, literally the embodiment of all evil that predates reality itself.
Yeah, and she
Forced
beat
into
it?
battles against stronger and stronger baddies, Buffy clearly needed something to even the odds. The Slayer safe.
It's actually a Bardiche.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna say it.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Buffy seems pretty stacked right here. She low-key might win
This
this.
thing is bullshit.
Containing the essence of Buffy's Slayer powers and created
Counterpart
defeat
to
ancient
Excalibur,
demons.
forced
The
to
scythe
kill
can deflect
old
magical
ones.
projectiles and slice through
Contains
just
the
about
essence of
anything.
Buffy's Slayer
Ghosts,
power.
magic, even
Cuts
space
through magic,
itself,
space,
destabilizing
ghosts,
reality
power
in the process.
absorption,
Even
deflection.
Silas, the devourer of worlds. Kinda
read
like
this-
Galactus,
Damn, I
but
heard
instead
that,
of chomping on planets, he eats the multiverse. And there goes his head.
The scythe is easily the most powerful tool in her arsenal.
That's
In
a scythe?
effect,
I thought that was an
attaining it
axe.
completed Buffy, as though it were a piece of her she never knew was missing. With the scythe, Buffy was
sure that's not an
finally
axe?
whole. Being the Slayer was no longer a burden, but a purpose.
And by sharing her Slayer powers with thousands of
Looks more
girls
like an axe
around
to
the
me.
world, they all teamed up and kicked the first evil's ass.
Suddenly, the
W.
always isolated Buffy had thousands of shoulders to lean on, a sisterhood of Slayers.
And thousands more reasons for anyone
That looks like an axe to me, I'm not gonna lie.
to be Demon Conqueror to stay away from Earth. Because unless you want to get your blood all over her stylish yet affordable boots, you'll steer clear of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Hey, as you know, it's Skeletober.
You mean October?
No, stupid, it's the Skeletober Celebration.
I don't get it.
Come on, don't you watch Death Battle Cast? And for the first time ever, we've got Skeletober merch on the Death Battle store.
Wait, isn't that just Skeletor?
Skeletober? Yeah, look at that hat. Oh, I'm putting those stickers on everything. Wait, is that a pillow? We sell pillows now? Hell yeah, I'll take 7.
You can find all that and more, including our limited desk mats that are selling pretty quick, at www.deathbattle.gg. That's www.deathbattle.gg.
Happy Skeletober!
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through
Okay,
all
okay,
possibilities.
okay.
It's time for a live-action death battle!
Live action death battle. Okay, so after hearing this, I'm gonna go. I like Blade though. I like Blade, but low-key, I may have to go Buffy since I don't know. They've been on her for a while, and she seemed low-key stacked though. I may have to go her low-key. And live action death battle. This is about to be clean right here. What the heck? Ooh. They end the club like that one part in the Blade. Is that Buffy right there? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, they're just the vampires. They trying to take people to the back to do stuff with them. Blade walking to the building too. We know that's Blade right there.
We were kings.
Oh, he got that
long
pistol.
before they had a name for kings. But now, starved, hunted, forgotten.
Damn, boy.
Long enough. Tonight, we remember who we were.
Fucking vampire general over here.
We take back what was always ours.
Loki thought that was Rick Flag.
We feast.
Damn. You could touch a blade and not think you're gonna pay the price? Yeah, somebody look you safe real quick.
Just the start.
Oh, she's about to die. Ooh! Ooh! See it. Ooh! Ooh! Damn! Shotgun to the dome? Oh, she got that crossbow. Ooh, right into the eye is crazy. Damn! Sheesh! Oh, damn. Oh, bud. Okay, buddy. Oof. Oh, Vampire General putting up a fight, though. Never mind. Oh, just ended the club early. What's going on? Oh, shit. GG. Damn. So they're fighting over a misunderstanding, basically. Woo!
Just a kid.
Not anymore.
Oh shit, it's about to get active in here. Oh! Oh! Oh my. I gotta pause real quick, bro. I gotta pause real quick, bro. This is so clean right here, bro. I have to pause and catch my bearings real quick. This is amazing right here. The way they're doing this is clean, man. I also gotta the actor who's doing Blade right now is fired. The actor who's doing Buffy right now is also clean, and we're about to see them fight right now, bro. This is looking top tier, amazing. Let's get back into it. Ooh. Ooh. Damn.
out your damn mind?
Sheesh. Yeah, they going crazy up here. What the? Oof. Now what other? Oh, can't be over now. Nah, so something about to happen. Oof. Come on, Blade, you really gonna do it? Ooh. Oh. Is it wraps? Oh damn. Power boost.
Amateur hour.
There's always some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
You keep kicking those goggles. That's gonna come in handy, something like that. Blade probably gonna get hypnotized or something. Woo! Sheesh. Oh, that's the axe. Oh, not their gun. Doesn't that gun only like target evil things still, or was I wrong?
Another sword.
I see you cut through adamantium.
Bring it on.
Oof. Nah, that was clean right there. That was dope right there. Woo! Nah. Well, she low-key going through it. She only hit Blade once, and that was with a bottle. Where the hell is the rest of her, like, weapons at? Didn't she have, like, a fucking bazooka? Oh, shit. Blade, watch out! No! Ah! 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 No! You took his glasses too?
Ahead of yourself.
They don't even fit you. I was right.
Continued no longer.
I was right.
Surprised. I figured with Blade's many years of comic
Damn
book
it.
history, he'd have the.
Nah, GG right there, bro. Nah, that was fire right there. Buffy got it. Looks like I was right again. Alright, I want to see them break it down.
Buffy is actually in more comics than Blade.
Oh,
Really? Man, Blade can't catch a break.
Let's break this down into 4 categories.
no Marvel
First
movie
up,
of his own in a while.
Buffy
Lost the death battle, and she got more comics. Damn, Blade, come on now.
She's lifted much heavier things and survived more significant explosions.
Like, sure, Blade's strong and all, but he isn't literally fucking buildings apart like Buffy.
Scaling to the monsters they fought, compare Dracula creating a storm that covered Boston to the Sorrow Demon creating a storm that covered Los Angeles, a city over 5 times larger. You might be able to compare Blade to Spider-Man like Miles, who absorbed a bomb that could blow up Harlem, but that's significantly weaker than Whistler containing a a blast that could wipe out London. They could both dodge light beams, but that doesn't keep Buffy from taking the overall edge in stats.
Blade's used to being the odd man out though, so his versatility is just as important.
With Blade's numerous powers and massive arsenal, he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic swords are generally gonna beat
You
out
get all
crossbows
the
and
modern
morning
tech.
stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Also, Blade's faster healing factor and immunity to traditional vampire weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins versatility.
But when it comes to skill, Buffy's got plenty of experience fighting armed opponents barehanded.
Both of them were
They named a
masters
lot
of
of her
similar
skills
number
though.
of
I think
martial
they had
arts.
named
Blade
more
has been
like
kicking
martial arts
vampire
than
ass for a
she has
century,
more.
way longer than Buffy's even been alive.
While Blade may have more
Yeah, but she has the memories of the past wilderness of the powers, like the Titan shit.
personal
Watch, they're gonna
experience,
say that.
Buffy's ability to draw on Slayer battles
Look
dating back
at
to the
that,
Stone
bro.
Age, at least 40 times older than Blade, gives her the superior skill. Even then, they both had weapons and abilities so powerful
But
they
that
could
gun only
end the
targets
fight
evil shit,
instantly,
huh?
regardless of all else.
They're trump cards. Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Withstanding Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul? Check.
Preventing Blade turning to mist and exploding her from the inside out? Check.
Meanwhile, Blade had no way to survive, say, Buffy's Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
And even with the deadly and just plain gross breathing gun, Blade did not have anything as potent as the Slayer Sight. It could easily deflect the
I'm
breathing
telling
gun's
you,
bullets
that is not a damn scythe. That is a damn axe. What's it? The breathing guns, homing bullets have been stopped before, like by Madcap. The gun also can't hurt holy beans. See, I was right about that right there. They said the gun can only targets evil shit, right? Yeah. Given both these powers are something, yeah, that's
or
right.
use its space-cutting ability to slice through his unbreakable adamantium sword.
Don't believe us? Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him. That's the same kind of thing.
And Wolverine's beta adamantium skeleton is a much tougher version
Wolverine
of the same
possesses
metal.
artificial
And
claws.
since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I think it could take down Blade with a big enough swing.
Giving Buffy the final advantage over
Damn.
the Daywalker.
Really
Blade only
thought
got
Blade
one
had a
thing?
chance, but Buffy sure put a damn fear on things.
The winner is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Next time on
G
Death
on that one. What we got?
Subscribe and join as a member. to see-
Dante versus I never watched Final Fantasy. Who the fuck is that? Gonna watch it anyway. But hey, you guys watch the video. Peace out to you guys. See you to the next one. Peace.